So I took the cake, yogurt, ice cream, all that little goodies, okay? And I was like, you can't buy me with that, okay? You cannot buy me with that, okay? That's so cheap. You can't buy me with that. And guess what I did? I gave it to his daughter, okay? I fed his daughter with his own money, okay? Can you imagine that? So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's talk, okay? Some men are really like the cause of their own problems, okay? Today I really want to focus on like using this little story to really talk about like how some men are the cause of their problems. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to like marriages or relationships. Why am I saying this? Let me use a little story of what happened to me to illustrate why I said that. So my first year in the university, okay, I had to school like in a French zone, and I had a neighbor. I'm not gonna mention names, okay, because somebody might be watching this video that knew me like way back during my university days and knew where I was living and all that good stuff, and they're probably gonna know who I'm talking about. But so I'm not gonna call names, okay? So I had a neighbor, okay? He was a francophone. When I say francophone, meaning he speaks French, okay? And that's like basically what he really speaks. Like he struggles with English a little bit, but it's like his English was really bad. And he had a full wife at home, okay? And they had one child. Very, very beautiful wife. You know how, okay, don't take this in a bad way. You know how some light-skinned women can be so beautiful that when you look at them, you're like, oh my god, like she is so beautiful, okay? And like I said, not in a bad way, okay? Not like this hot chocolate right here is not beautiful, because this hot chocolate is beautiful, okay? So don't get me wrong. Oh, your hot chocolate is beautiful, so don't get me wrong, okay? But if you're honest, you know what I'm talking about. But sometimes the conditions that these women find themselves in, okay? When I say these women, I'm talking about like, for example, like some really light-skinned, beautiful women, okay? Sometimes if they find themselves in like good conditions, okay, then they're capable of maintaining that look, okay, look even more beautiful, okay? If you guys understand what I'm trying to say. But if they find themselves like in conditions where they can't maintain that beauty, okay, they don't have like what it takes, let's say in terms of like the proper soap, like really good soap, really good body lotion, good cream and stuff like that, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Then it's like over time you see that that look begins to like, you know what I mean, depreciate. Like we women, you know what I mean? So let's just cut this. It's a long story, but let's just cut it really short, okay, so we can get done with it. But before I continue with this story, if you're new to my channel, okay guys, and you love what you see, please, why don't you just go ahead and hit on that subscribe button, okay? We have a goal this year. We're trying so hard to hit that goal, okay? Just hit on that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on your notification bell, so each time I post a video, you'll be the first to know, okay? So let's go back to the story. So this man was working, okay, and his wife was like a stay-at-home wife. When I tell you, like, it's a neighbor, okay? Most times back home, you know what is going on with your neighbors and stuff like that. It's like you can really tell like this man is not taking care of this woman, okay? Sometimes she will even sit and talk to us about it. She'll talk to me and my sister, like my elder sister that I used to live with, and she'll talk to us about it. We'll be like, oh my god, like she didn't, I hate to say, like she didn't dress properly, and like she didn't really have her hair done like frequently, like you have like a young beautiful woman like dressed frequently, okay? well, like I said, the lady was so pretty. When I say so pretty, she was so pretty, okay? She will have like, that's my phone. She will have like, she'll run out of gas, okay? Like, what we got back home, like gas cooker. You know how they say, like gas, okay? To cook, gas cooker, cook. And the man will go for like, probably like how long, like weeks, without buying a new one. And she'll be forced to like cook outside, okay? Which there's nothing wrong with that, people cook outside. I'm just quoting an example. So there was this day, I didn't know that, like I didn't know that I didn't know that I was passing like that. I was in the university, okay? I was passing like that. This man was eyeing me, like just eyeing me. How can you be eyeing your neighbor when you got a full-grown wife and a baby? Like, why do men do stuff like that? I didn't know that this man was just eyeing me and eyeing me, okay? Eyeing me, okay? I was really little back then. Well, let me not put it that way. He was just eyeing me, okay? I was something that you needed to eye to, because I was in the university, okay? Don't play with that look. I'm gonna insert a picture right here and show you guys like my university days, okay? Oh my god, that's like what, 10-11 years ago. And you guys tell me if I've really changed that much, okay? But when I say I was something to be reckoned with, I was something that when I pass by, you ought to be looking, okay? You ought to be looking. Confidence level was like right here, okay? So enough of that. Then I had an alert, like somebody transfer credit to your phone. I think it was like probably like 2,000 CFA francs, okay? That's really nothing, like in dollars here. That's nothing. That's petty change, okay? But back home is something, okay? Back home, if somebody transfer you credit for 2,000, that is something. That is like something, if you know what I mean, okay? And I was surprised, like, oh, who did that? Who transferred me credit without even letting me know? Like, okay, they were sending me credit. Like, who did that? Okay, you know that kind of university. Like, I was like, okay, whoever transferred the credit, okay, the person is gonna identify themselves, okay? So few minutes after that, I had a call. Like I did not have his number, okay? And to be honest, I never gave him my number. I don't know how he got my number, unless he got it like from his wife, because I probably remember giving his wife my number. And I think that was because she needed to go to the market and I needed something, or she needed something like that. But few minutes after that, I had a call, okay? And when I answered the call, the number was a strange number. So I was like, who is this? Then he started talking in French, since he's not really good in English. And my French wasn't that good too, you know what I mean? So it was like, okay, I got the gist now. Okay, it's you. This now, he like, did you see the credit that I sent? I was like, oh, so you're the one that sent me some credit. Oh, thank you so much, neighbor. Thank you, neighbor. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, neighbor. Thanks for the credit. Oh, okay. It's my neighbor, okay? Neighbors can do good for neighbors, okay? So I didn't know that there were some hidden agendas behind that. So he was like, I will see you later in the evening. And I'm like, see you later in the evening? I thought he meant like, okay, see you later in the evening because we're neighbors, you know what I mean? Like, we sit outside or walking by, you get to see somebody, okay? So maybe before nighttime, so see neighbor, say good night neighbor, good night neighbor. But no, that wasn't what he meant, okay? So came home, okay? The next thing I knew, he sent me a text like, okay, to meet him somewhere. I was like, huh, what is this man up to? What is this man up to? So he took me out, okay? Asked me to pick whatever I want in the bakery, okay? So I had some cakes, I had some yogurt, I had some ice cream. I mean, just little goodies, you know what I mean? Then, okay, look at this man. Oh, he was like, okay, I need her to go to, can you go with me to my friend's place, okay? His friend's place. His friend had like a bar, okay? A bar where you can go drink, dance, have fun and stuff like that. So he was a really quiet man, okay? They say quiet people like that can be so dangerous. So all that thing, he's doing all that thing. It was, I think it was like Women's Day. Yes, it was Women's Day. He's doing all that thing when his wife is at home. It's Women's Day. Can you imagine? It's Women's Day, okay? So I got all my goodies, okay? Then went to the bar and we had like a couple drinks, okay? His story, he started talking and talking and talking. Then the next thing I knew, he was like, my friend got a room. And I'm looking at, what? Like, what? Like, I'll put it this way, he wasn't really straightforward. Like I like men that are straightforward, you know what I mean? If they like you, they just be straightforward, like, look, I like you, you know what I mean? Instead of going like this, okay? You buy me cake, you buy me, telling me to pick whatever I want, okay? Taking me out to go drink. I'm feeling like, okay, it's neighbor, okay? We're good neighbors, okay? He was like a good neighbor to like my elder sister. So it's like, I just felt like, okay, we neighbors, okay? So neighbor, you gave me credit, okay? Thank you, neighbor. I was like, what? I was saying to myself, like, wait, hold on a minute. So because you took me and got me some cake, got me some yogurt and those little stuff, okay? And you took me out to drink without even making you send me credit, without making your intention known, okay? Even though I kind of felt the energy, you know how it is, like felt the energy. But I'm like, that is not enough reason for you to feel like you want me to just go spread that thing, okay? So you can just go spread my butter so you can take some bread and just you know what I mean? I'm like, are you for real? Are you serious? He started talking and talking like, yeah. I'm like, you know what? I need to go home, okay? Because my elder sister was so strict. When I say so strict, even though I was like in a university, I could not stay out up to like a certain hour, okay? By the time it hit a certain time, you better be home. You better be home, okay? She wasn't playing when it comes to that. So he was kind of disappointed, but at the same time, I guess he felt like, okay, you are a neighbor, so we're still going to catch up. So I came home, and when I came home, his wife was at home, okay? It was probably like around 8 p.m. So I knocked on the door and I waved at her. She was sitting watching TV with her daughter. It's Women's Day, man. It's Women's Day. You a man, okay? You got money to take a lady out, okay? You got money to take me out and go buy me all that stuff, okay? Put me credit on my phone. Even if it's little, you know what I mean? And took me out to go drink. But your wife is at home. You can't even get your wife a good cream. You can't even let her dress properly. You can't even buy her like some goodies. It's Women's Day. You can't even, you know what I mean? And you gonna look at me pass by, okay? And this is what happens to like a lot of men today, okay? You are home with your wife. You don't want to spend that money on your own wife so she can look good. But when you see a young chick passing by, all well dressed, hair done and everything, you admire them, you look at them. Meanwhile, that money that you're spending on them, you can spend on your wife so she can look good, so you can admire her, okay? Now money, they used to say now money whole woman, okay? Any good pot of soup, now money. You want to enjoy a good pot of soup, spend money on that pot of soup, okay? Don't be stingy, okay? The pot of soup is your pot of soup, okay? You're gonna eat that pot of soup, so spend money on that pot of soup. So when you're eating that pot of soup, you know that, yes, I spend money on this pot of soup, like I deserve this pot of soup, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, I felt so bad. Let me put it this way, okay? I'm the kind of person that I grew up with this mentality, like I will never, for no reason, okay, date a married man. Okay, let me take it back, like the never part. Okay, because they say never, but not in a bad way, unless it's kind of like an unfortunate situation where I knew, like, it's possible, okay, for you not to know that this man is married, okay? But in a case where you know very well that this man is married, don't. I said to myself, like, never, okay? I can never date a married man, never. That's just, it is what it is, okay? So I was so disappointed when she opened the door and I looked at that woman. I felt so sorry. Like I felt my stomach bubbling. I felt kind of like, I can't even express the way I felt. I was mad, I was angry, you know what I mean? I had those things on my hand, okay? I wanted to hand it to her, but at the same time I felt like, no, very soon he'll be coming home, okay? I didn't want him bossing around and see that same stuff, okay? See them eating that stuff. So I told her good night and I left. This is a man that I don't know. Like when he gets up in the morning, I hate to say this, but it's the truth, okay? When he gets up in the morning, okay, looks like you've done laundry, okay, and you didn't even sit down to iron your work clothes. I don't even think the wife really did, you know what I mean? She washed her hand dry and the man just picked up and went, okay? But even if the wife your wife did not iron your clothes, it is your responsibility as a man to take care of yourself. That personal hygiene is very, very important, you know what I mean? I'm saying this in a bad way but take pride, okay? Take pride in your woman, okay? Take pride in your woman. I don't know if some men do that because you don't want another man to admire your woman. But if you're gonna have your woman, okay, especially if she's not working, she don't have any source of income, okay, it is hard back home, and you the man, you're like the breadwinner, okay? And you can't sacrifice like every 2 weeks or every month to give her something just for her personal upkeep, okay? Then something is wrong with you. Then you want to look at me pass by, okay, hair done, makeup done, well dressed. You want to admire me, you love what you see, but you don't want to invest in your own wife. That is your wife, okay? Invest in your wife. You want to invest in a street girl, or you want to invest in just a regular chick that you see, or you want to invest in like just a young lady that you see passing by, like, oh my gosh, she looks so good. She looks so good because she has invested in herself, or maybe another person somewhere is investing in her. Then you want to come eat, or you want to come do your investment there where another person is already investing, okay? Leaving your own responsibility, leaving your own wife at home. Invest in your wife, invest in your wife. That's your wife, okay? Why would you not want to invest in her? But you're going to look at another woman passing by, they look good, or you are attracted to that, but you cannot invest in your wife so she can look that good to what? You scared that another man is going to look at your wife. I'm just saying, but let me keep on with the story. So the next day he was supposed to go to work, okay? So the wife went to the market and she asked me if I could keep her daughter. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So guess what? I asked the little girl, I think she was about like, oh my god, probably like 3 if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god. So I went in and got those stuff out. I'm like, baby, you about to tear this food up. Your father will not buy something good like that for you to eat. Some good yogurt, some good healthy stuff like little kids of that age need, okay? He will let your mother cook whatever they can cook right there, okay? Maybe he will eat out after work and come home and don't even want to eat that food. But he has the money to go buy me all the goodies, but you can't buy your own child in the house yogurt. I'm like, baby, you about to have some Christmas right here. So I put that thing down, okay, and I watched that child eat. She tore that thing up. When I said tore it up, she tore it up. I was like, yes, yes, baby, yes. I love stuff like that, okay? I love stuff like that. I've never been that kind of person that would want to rip another woman apart. No, I want to support my fellow woman. That's just me. I don't know about you, but no, it's just not in me to like tear another woman down, okay? I'd rather want to build that woman. It was different back then, okay? I feel like it was different back then. I was in the university. I had my own life and my own stuff to do, okay? But I feel like if it was like right now, like turn back everything right now, I would have helped that woman. Helped her in the sense that I would have helped her with like giving her that look. That look, when I say that look, like I said, she was a very pretty woman, okay? I don't know why I call her woman, maybe because she had a baby, but she was a young, I think she was probably, I could say like she was probably like in her 30s, very young and beautiful. But because of the condition, if you see her, you feel like she's older than 30. It's not good though, it's not good. So men need to stop. It's not good, it's not fair, it's bad. Take care of your responsibility. Your wife is your responsibility, okay? If you admire the things that you see outside, invest in her so she can look that same way. But when I tell you guys, I stopped. When I say I stopped talking to that man because I was so mad. I was so pissed off. Each time I come back from school, then I walk past his wife cooking outside. When I say outside, sometimes she will cook while it's raining, just because there's no money for gas. But he want to lavish the money on me, like, okay? If I would have given him what he wanted at that point, there's no way he won't shake that pocket. Shake that pocket anytime I ask, okay? There's no way he will not shake that pocket. He loves what he sees, okay? He loves what he sees. So if you want to maintain that, you got to keep shaking that pocket. So he would have done that, okay? But I just wasn't caught up for that, and I just could not even see myself doing that to like a lady that I get up every morning and I see every morning, and I have a whole conversation. We laugh and we talk, we joke around and stuff like that. And she was like, even though she was in her 30s, she was kind of like really naive. Let me put it that way. That I hated that. From that moment, like I really stopped interacting with that man. Like when I see him, it was just like bonjour, comment ça va bien, stuff like that. That was it, like period. And I think he felt the energy because I like hit him really hard. Like I didn't really talk to him. We didn't have that discussion like we used to like have a whole discussion when we meet like outside. I was just like, no, men like that, I cannot deal with a man like that. I cannot deal with a man like that because I feel like you're so irresponsible. You're not responsible to somebody. So why would I want to go give you, why would I even want to do that? Why would I even want to waste, you know what I mean, on somebody like that? You're not responsible. Any responsible man, okay, even if you want to cheat, even though they say all men cheat, okay, I really don't believe that all men really cheat, you know what I mean? I'm just saying that. That's why I say all men cheat. Even if you want to do something like that, make sure your family is like your #1 priority, okay? Your family is properly taken care of. Don't lack anything before you start doing their chakara outside. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real, okay? But I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.